meeting, December 4th, 2024. Please stand for the invocation by our CFO Hannigan and the pledge of allegiance.
Gracious God, we pray that you bless this meeting and all gathered here. Help us to wisely evaluate the pros and cons of each decision and effectively carry them out. We ask that you bestow your blessings upon our Salem County community. We place our hearts and our minds in your hands. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Kelly.
Adequate notice pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act has been given of this meeting by forwarding notice to the South Jersey Times and Elmer Times Company, and by posting notice on the bulletin board in the Fifth Street complex, and by filing notice in the offices of the Salem County Clerk and the Clerk of the Board, all having been done at least 48 hours in advance.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Director Laurie.
Here.
Deputy Director Ostrom.
Here.
Commissioner Ramsey.
Here.
Commissioner Taylor.
Here.
Commissioner Timmerman.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a quorum, sir.
Thank you. Commissioners, what is your pleasure with the minutes?
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion that we dispense with the reading of the minutes from the November 20th meeting. Minutes are to be received, approved, and recorded in the minutes.
I'll second the motion, Mr. Director. Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Cast unanimous. Clerk, do we have any waiver of the rules?
We have two. A10, resolution ratifying settlement of the litigation matter captioned Freedom First Farm and Preserve LLC versus the County of Salem and Salem County Agricultural Development Board, docket number SC 1524, and F2, resolution approving the Salem County Local Road Safety Action Plan.
Commissioners, can I get a motion for waiving the rules for A10 and F2?
So moved, Mr. Director.
Second the motion. Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Commissioners, do I have a motion for the Correspondence General Committee Commission minutes and reports?
Similar, sir, I'd like to make a motion that the correspondence, department reports, and committee and commission minutes be accepted, filed, and made a part of the minutes.
I'll second the motion, Mr. Director. Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous.
I would like to call attention to the resolution that we passed on from Clouds Grove, requesting turn lanes on US 40. You know, that's been a significant area. We're looking at the local road safety action plan. I think this certainly fits in with that very well.
Thank you. Commissioners, your pleasure with bills and claims.
Mr. Director, make a motion that all bills and claims, when properly signed and audited, be paid and charged to their respective accounts.
I'll second the motion, Mr. Director. Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Go through the resolutions for administrator.
A1, resolution awarding a non-period open contract for extraordinary unspecified services for providing an employee benefits program dental insurance for the County of Salem. Delta Dental estimated $655,378 for 2 years. A2, resolution awarding a non-period open contract renewal for extraordinary unspecified services for providing an employee prescription drug benefit plan for the County of Salem Health Insurance Solutions, Inc., estimated net $2,200,000 per year. A3, resolution appointing a member to the Salem County Economic Development Advisory Council, Sean M. Brown. A4, resolution awarding a contract under the New Jersey State Approved Contract 42261-T-0849 for above ground fuel tanks, associated equipment installation, tank removal, and system services. A5, resolution authorizing the sale of used cell phones no longer being utilized by staff of Salem County. A6, resolution renewing contract for providing snow and ice removal services for the County of Salem. T&H Construction LLC, estimated $20,000. A7, resolution renewing contract for providing snow and ice removal services for the County of Salem. Lacey's Express Inc., estimated $80,000. A8, resolution awarding a contract under the New Jersey State Approved Contract 17-Fleet-00241-T-3063 for Universal Trucks GVWR crew cab and chassis, four-wheel drive with various bodies. A9, resolution awarding a contract under the Educational Services Commission of New Jersey, Cooperative 65M CES CCPS trucks, Class 4-8. A10, resolution ratifying settlement of litigation matter captioned Freedom First Farm and Preserve LLC versus County of Salem and Salem County Agricultural Development Board, docket number SC-15-24.
Commissioners, for the reading of these 10 resolutions, what is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion, we adopt these 10 resolutions, although I hope we don't use A6 and 7.
No, I'll second the motion and the comment. I agree. Any other comments? I have a motion and a second. No other comments? All in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Move on to agriculture, public safety.
B1, resolution authorizing an application for the Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistance Grant, multi-jurisdictional gang, gun, and narcotics task force grant program for the prosecutor's office, subaward number JAG 1-17TF-23. B2, resolution accepting and executing the State of New Jersey Department of Corrections NJDOC grants and aid agreement for the County Reentry Coordinators Program. B3, resolution authorizing shared service agreement between the County of Cumberland and the County of Salem for sexual assault response team, SART.
Commissioners, for the reading of these 3 resolutions, what is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion that we adopt these 3 resolutions.
I'll second that motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Health, Human Services.
I'm gonna take a drink first.
That's a lot, wasn't it?
I was trying to delay the passage.
B1, resolution awarding a contract to Bayada Home Healthcare for providing in-home care, SASS, to disabled and/or elderly residents of Salem County under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. E2, resolution awarding a contract to Bayada Home Healthcare for providing in-home healthcare caregiver Title 3E to the disabled and/or elderly residents of Salem County under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. E3, resolution awarding a contract to Bayada Home Healthcare for providing in-home healthcare Title 3B to disabled and/or elderly residents of Salem County under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. E4, resolution awarding a contract to Mid-Atlantic States Career and Education Center for providing congregate nutritional C1 to the disabled and/or elderly residents of Salem County under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. E5, resolution awarding a contract to Meals on Wheels of Salem County for providing home delivered nutrition, SAS, to the disabled and/or elderly residents of Salem County under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. E6, resolution awarding a contract to Meals on Wheels of Salem County for providing home delivered nutrition, Title 3 C-2, to the disabled and/or elderly residents of Salem County under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. E7, resolution awarding a contract to Meals on Wheels of Salem County for providing state home delivered nutrition to the disabled and/or elderly residents of Salem County under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. E8, resolution awarding a contract to Meals on Wheels of Salem County for providing weekend home delivered nutrition to the disabled and/or elderly residents of Salem County under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. E9, resolution awarding a contract to Puerto Rican Action Committee of Southern New Jersey for providing assisted transportation to the disabled and/or elderly residents of Salem County under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. E10, resolution awarding a contract to Puerto Rican Action Committee of Southern New Jersey for providing NFCSP caregiver residential maintenance to the disabled and/or elderly residents of Salem County under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. E11, resolution awarding a contract to Puerto Rican Action Committee of Southern New Jersey for providing residential maintenance to the disabled and/or elderly residents of Salem County under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. E12, resolution awarding a contract to South Jersey Legal Services for providing legal services and workshops, Title 3B, to the disabled and/or elderly residents of Salem County under the Older Americans Act Area Plan Grant. E13, resolution acknowledging the business associate agreement formed from the New Jersey Department of Human Services Division of Aging Services for the Area Plan Grant. E14, resolution accepting the standard board resolution form from the New Jersey Department of Human Services for the Area Plan Grant. E15, resolution approving change order number 6 for Puerto Rican Action Committee of Southern New Jersey. E16, resolution awarding a memorandum of understanding between Salem County Office on Aging and Disabilities and Meals on Wheels of Salem County to provide dietary oversight for the nutrition program. E17, resolution approving a memorandum of understanding between Salem County Office on Aging and Disabilities and St. John's Pentecostal Outreach Church Food Distribution Center for pantry stretcher program services. E18, resolution revising the business associate agreement from the New Jersey Department of Human Services for the Medicare Improvements for Patients and Providers Act, NIPA grant.
I think I missed that. Anybody else want to hear that again?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
What was the 11?
Commissioners, you've heard the reading of these 18 resolutions. What is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I would like to make a motion to approve these well-read 18 resolutions.
I'll second the motion, and I have a motion and second. Any discussion?
Hats off to the Board of Health, and it's phenomenal amount of work they do, what little money they get from us.
That's true. It's the second biggest department, I think. And
Very resourceful.
thank you, Jim. I have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Public Works.
F1, authorizing participation of Salem County in the State Development and Redevelopment Plan cross-acceptance process. F2, resolution approving the Salem County Local Road Safety Action Plan.
Commissioners, with the reading of these two resolutions, what is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, a motion to approve these two resolutions.
I second that motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Chapter 159, insertions of revenue into the budget.
H1, resolution providing for the insertion of any special item of revenue in the budget pursuant to NJSA 48:4-87, Chapter 159, Public Law 1948, 2024 County Aid Grant. H2, opioid settlement agreement. H3, fiscal year 25 New Jersey County Reentry Coordinators Program.
Commissioners, after reading these three resolutions, what is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion that we adopt these three resolutions and see if I'll have these.
I'll second the motion, Mr. Director.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Kelly, you don't get to keep it. Okay. All in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Commissioners, do we have any old business? Commissioners, any new business? Dan, any public announcements?
Well, there were many public announcements, almost too many to read. I'll have to decide about which ones. But the Candlelight Limited is happening Friday, December 6th in Woodstown, Central Railroad's annual Candlelight Limited, starting at $38 for adults, $28 for children. It's a pretty neat train ride. And there's so much happening this weekend. Gosh, the 48th annual Woodstown by Candlelight is also happening this weekend. Anybody's welcome to park in my driveway because I think parking is going to be limited. I'm just around the park on Creekside. It starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, actually 2 to 9, so that's great. There's a holiday tree lighting at 3 o'clock in Elmer this Saturday, December 7th. This is an interesting thing too. Saturday, December 7th, 11 a.m. is the annual soup sale. Variety of homemade soups will be made available for purchase right here in Salem City, right on Broadway, 232 East Broadway. The Fraternal Orders of Eagles Air. There's another Christmas tree lighting on December 7th as well, 6 p.m. in LAC at the LAC School. Sunday, December 8th, Salem Community College is having an open house in their that glass factory in back of the college, which is really cool. I've taken my kids there every year. It's hands-on experience. They make glass frames, and they can also blow different things if they're 14 and over. There's a holiday concert of the Woodstown High School Chamber Choir will be singing at Salem Community College in Kearney's Point. It's Sunday, December 8th at 3 o'clock, and it's free to the public. Also on Sunday, December 8th, the Cowtown Auburn Road Covered Wagon Tour is continuing. And that starts at Auburn Road Vineyard there in Sharptown, Auburn Road, right on the grounds of the vineyard. Wednesday, December 11th is Together with Veterans. If you haven't attended that, that's always a nice breakfast. It starts at 8 a.m. When's our next meeting day? December 18th, right? There's so much going on.
The weekend of
Is there anything else you guys want to mention? I mean, there's just page after page of stuff.
We have a couple, go ahead. Go ahead. We got a couple things in Salem this Saturday.
Yeah.
It's their parade at 11 o'clock. Many cold walks we've had in that parade, right, Julie? And rain, pouring down rain. And the good coach always ran in the golf buggy. Yeah. There's also a Yuletide tour on this Saturday. It's from 1 to 6, and it includes the historic courthouse right here. We'll be for here Saturday in Salem, right after the parade. And what else?
It's a pretty big event there at the fairgrounds, weekend of the 13th, 14th, and 15th. Food trucks, brewery, winery vendors, Santa Claus at the fairgrounds, 4 to 8 p.m. for those 3 days.
Oh, that sounds good.
I don't know if you drove by the fairgrounds in the dark, but it's all lit up for Christmas. It's beautiful back there. So, amongst the construction.
Dan, do you know if there are tickets available for the train ride? It's so like the world of hot cake.
I hear they're sold out, but who knows? I haven't tried this year.
Any other announcements? Anybody from the public chime in? No one from the public? We do have a closed session.
I want to give kudos to Sean for the Economic Development Leadership Summit. He did a great job. They had 2 speakers. There was the brewery, the new brewery, and also the barnyard. Jennifer Coons and Susan Digo. And it was really interesting. So kudos to you guys for putting that on.
Suzanne's going to be the other end of the Auburn Road wagon tour.
Nice, yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
And Merry Christmas.
And if I didn't recognize Julie Ackman, our previous director, who was the first female director in Salem County. Am I correct? Great. Not to be prejudice. She's not here, so I'll worry about her. All right, we do have a closed session. Stacy?
Resolution authorizing executive session, County of Salem, matters related to collective bargaining agreements and relating to the employment relationship.
We will only be probably 10, 15 minutes, I hope, at which point we will come out of closed session. The only motion I expect is to adjourn. So for all the other people here, you can leave if you want.
Mr. Director, I'll make that motion.
Thank you.
Second.
I have a motion and second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. All right, everybody can stay.